misery all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall. And they say. What they say now. Here we go, one side. Skies and binoculars, 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it, just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the silence with warm regards and age kindness.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall. He'll face...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. That right hand hurts. Nice job blocking the left hook. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. The typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small, put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Nope, that jab not going to score. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee says stop.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good man.
Out there and win the round. You've been coasting for this entire...
Right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
Confident. I want you to go back out there, take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. So much firepower here. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Oh, wait a minute! Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leaves.
Get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
On the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him...
Oh, listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight.
Even in your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a god up.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
That guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch.
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get the jab back. Just box him.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what.
Let's get it started in round 3. Swing and a miss with the jab. The straight right just misses. Misses with the jab. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dead, and the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. No. Oh my God, Johnny! Smokin' Joe may go! Never count out Smokin' Joe Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He parries that left jab away. Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I'm happy. Good man.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Right, let's go.
Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already.
Round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back again.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
On to the fourth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He can't score with that uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Relax, relax. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Sit back together and get back out there and win the round.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back.
That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up.
And get your boxing back together. Get your mind
Focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
back into the fight. And you're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not.
Great work. Stay focused.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Keep doing what you're doing. Your gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. The jab can't find a home. Good defense with that left jab. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can't land the jab there. I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Nigga love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my...
And here comes the Rocky Marciano. So much hype. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't land that jab. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. Just missed with that. Hold her right there. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Jab does not score. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches coming from every angle. It's bombs away. And he misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know that... Switch on. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two fighters are made for one another. And you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five. Hunting.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Well, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Beaten, bruised. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. counterpunch right up the middle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. Trying to land that jab. Exchange here from both men. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Talk about Holmes in that lap. Back into the fray here in round 5. Punch, counter punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Big whiff with the right hook. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice job blocking the left. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that lap. On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nope, that hook won't score. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And Larry Holmes goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go up and sit in the grain.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Keep on top of it.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Get your rhythm back, then we go again. Have you got complaint?
Middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let
Had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. There is up a little round.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at the tank. Set him up.
Get back out there and win the round.
Let's fight.
Just be smart and counter it. Be smart and counter it. Stick that jab on it.
Look in it. That's it.
Next time.
Okay, now you're switching off. You started to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get back out there and...
Do your business.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. shot. He's gone. He's gone. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You bet.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't...
together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win Nick. And back. Be clever with what you're doing. Switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible...
Let's go.
switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win. Let's do it. Just focus. Now breathe. Just relax. Stay down. Take the count. Take the 8 count. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Don't worry about that.
Let's do it.
Hey, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand, waiting on the battle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. And up against him, big Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, and he tipped the scale. The Gypsy. Here comes the
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations are. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. The straight right just misses. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Nice counter. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That right hook catching air. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Misses with the jab. You'd like to see more jabs. doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no depth. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Beautiful counter shot. Good defense there with that left hook. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he's got Bam back at it in round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That hook doesn't score. Carrying away the right hook. Punching. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. How about that time counter shot? One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about fury in that last round. They've got the momentum. On to the 5th we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. Both men step backward. They are going to surrender. No mas. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing, out braving. You get weighed in, been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing, entertaining. Check the ratings, let me out. I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready. Who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And facing him, Riddick Bowe. Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one... Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe.
This bout is skipped.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena. Hold it right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. And down goes Fury. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
A lot of effort being exerted here.
Ooh.